We have a very strong education program. We accept 6 adult neurology residents per year and 1 child neurology resident per year. And I would say what makes us unique is that every single faculty member is dedicated to every one of those residents, assuring that they flourish in our program and become excellent neurologists.
Neurology residency at UVA really provides a wide breadth of diverse patient populations and disease processes in both an inpatient and outpatient training setting.
First thing we're looking for is someone who appreciates the culture of our department, somebody who's a team player, who is looking not only to succeed for themselves, but doing the work necessary to make sure that everybody else around them succeeds.
We want folks that obviously have the requisite competency, the intellectual horsepower, and the clinical acumen to come in and really represent us well and to provide the best possible care for our patients. But at the end of the day, we also want people that have as high emotional quotient as they do an intellectual quotient. That EQ in medicine, and particularly in neurology, is critical to being able to provide the level of doctor-patient relationship, continuum of care that we need, particularly for complicated neurological disease.
Here in the neurology department, every resident is assigned a mentor, but then usually fairly early on, once you develop your own specific interests, you meet up with other faculty and they sort of take over as your mentors. So I have quite a few, ranging from Drs. Chiota and Southerland, who are our program directors, to Dr. Matt Barrett, Dr. Bennett Shaw, who are both doing movement disorders. That's what I'm going into. Everyone in our department is on very friendly terms with one another. So it makes it very easy to find a mentor, and I'm not worried that I'm wasting somebody's time when I ask them for help or when I ask about next steps in my career.
I rotated here as a visiting fourth-year medical student. So I had a little bit of an insider's view into the neurology resident, working alongside the residents and the faculty here. I really enjoyed my time as a medical student visiting and then also getting to explore Charlottesville as well. And it was definitely a place I could see myself growing over the next 4 years. We have these mentoring pods, so it's pretty great. They're like little families. We always kind of joke that they're kind of like Hogwarts houses. But you have a faculty mentor, and then you have a 4th year, a 3rd year, a 2nd year, and a 1st year. So it's really nice to have a continuity, to have those really mentorship, not just with the faculty and the residents, but between the residents and among the residents.
Every faculty member is always available, door open. It's much more than teaching. The faculty members are right in there with the trainees, learning together. And in that environment, everybody gets better.
All of our residents that come here to train participate in research at some level, whether as a co-investigator on a cutting-edge clinical trial, or perhaps even initiating their own research. We also have several very specific things in our educational training program that are unique to our mission here at UVA. For instance, we still have Southwest Virginia field clinics where we send residents out with faculty and fellows on a monthly basis to see patients down in the southwest corners of our state. And I really feel like that getting outside of the walls of the ivory tower and seeing patients in need in their home communities is critical for their training.
I like a lot of things about Charlottesville. I like that it's small enough that it feels like home, but big enough we have all of the amenities that I would want in a big city. The restaurants here are wonderful and we have a huge variety of them. I like the people, I like the music scene, I like the things to do when we're not at work.
I enjoy the fact that within 10 minutes, I'm in a rural setting. I can spend the day taking a walk up on the Appalachian Trail if I need to, but even more closely, just walking from the medical center over to the grounds and knowing that there's a beautiful garden to sit in which I can collect my thoughts, makes this unique among all the major medical centers.
We have a fantastic team here at UVA. From our education team that supports the residents, to our residents themselves who are the best ambassadors of our program, to the faculty who mentor, advise, and help them reach their potential. It's the people of UVA that make us special and that set us apart from others.
We incorporate residents very quickly into helping us make decisions on how to improve the program for them and improve the department. We appreciate that they're the ones doing the work. They're the ones best knowing how to at times fix the work. And so we want to incorporate residents, trainees at all levels quickly into the decision-making process in the Department of Neurology at UVA.
I think the biggest piece of advice is to forget about the lists and the numbers, because I was definitely one of those people that as I went through each interview, I had a spreadsheet, I kept a tally, and I was like, okay, they have this checkbox, do they check all these boxes of things I was looking for in a residency program? And then when it came to really thinking about like where I would see myself grow, not just academically, but personally, where I really saw myself being able to have relationships with the faculty and the residents outside of the hospital who enjoyed hanging out. You could see they enjoyed hanging out with each other and really cared about the well-being of the person. I think that was UVA for me, and so that's why I came